Hey, so I just had the honor and privilege of teaching my Captivate the Crowd and camera class, and we were working on story, which I love. And we were talking about what makes a great story and storytelling, and I have made a lifetime out of studying story and performing story. But my question to you is, do you struggle with stories, or do you love watching them, but then when you have to write one or share about your work, do you go blank? Don't worry, we've all been there. One of the things I learned later on, after I'd been a comedian for a while, was that all writing is really good rewriting. And I was like, oh, I always thought just people were natural at it. Just like, oh, they're just naturally good on camera. And I realized, no, they have practiced and practiced, and they've made their share of not great videos. And how do you get better at something? You keep doing it, and you get coaching and feedback, and you keep doing it. And writing was the same way. And I was also talking about this show, Warpaint, which I saw last week. And I just wanted to share this because if you are a business owner, an entrepreneur, maybe you're new at it, maybe you're ready to level up with your visibility. Sometimes people say, Elaine, I don't want to be too personal. Do I have to tell too much about my life? And I'm like, yeah, you kind of do. And here's why. So, and this is just such a great example. So I am not a makeup person. I mean, I do it because I feel like I need to look a certain way. And as you get older, you need a little color or whatever. But I've never been a makeup girl. I'm not a shopper. I don't, and when my friend said, Elaine, we're going to go see this movie, this musical Warpaint. It's about this makeup rivalry party. I was like, oh, okay. Like, it would not have been my first choice. So I just knew that there were two amazing diva people in it. And I mean, I love Broadway. I love, it's still exciting to me and getting to see a great show, but I was like, kind of like neutral. And I knew Patti LuPone was going to bring it, and then Christine Ebersol. Anyway, they were amazing. But the whole play, the story was compelling, but the way they told it was compelling. The sets, the lighting, the costumes, the performances, everything was really, really well done. But that all can be great, and if the story is shit, excuse my French, it doesn't matter, right? The story has got to be compelling. And for a show to have gone, luckily they have out-of-town tryouts. I mean, it's a huge risk to do a Broadway show, right? Huge. A lot of people lose their shirts. So they had done the tryouts in Chicago. But the story was about the rivalry between Helena Rubinstein, who came from Krakow, Poland in the 1800s, and this woman named Elizabeth Arden, who that wasn't even her real name, and she was a farm girl from Ontario. So they both came from nothing, and they created empires when they were women before they could even vote in this country. Two immigrants. And not only were they millionaires, they created the makeup industry. And their companies have lasted from the 1920s to now. Like, they're still going strong, even though both of them have passed. So to me, that's compelling. I want to know more. And so I have to say, a week after I've seen the show, I have been obsessed. And even though I've been really busy, when I have a down moment, I've Googled one of them or the other one. I've Googled the PBS documentary about them. I want to know more about the book the movie the show is based on. That is compelling storytelling. So when you are telling your story and a little bit about yourself, that hopefully is inviting for people to go, wow, that person's really cool. I can really relate to them. Or when you share something about a pain point from your past that you overcame, it's like we want to be credible but still approachable, but we also want to be vulnerable without appearing like a hot mess, right? It's like it's a mixture, and that's what I help people do. So I just wanted to share this because I love talking about story. I love working on people's stories. Stories are what make the world go around. We can't see ourselves as humans, so we watch other people, and they can help us see ourselves or our stories or who we don't want to be or who we aspire to be. That's why the entertainment industry is a billion-dollar industry, right? We can't see ourselves. We can see ourselves in the mirror on video, but we can't really see ourselves the way other people see us. So that's another reason people love stories. So I just wanted to share that with you. If you are, you know, thinking about stories, feel stuck about stories, I would love to know what you think about stories. If you have a story that you know you need to tell, I would love to hear from you. So hit reply back and tell me about your story. I would love to hear your story because I love stories. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you're having an awesome day, and I hope to connect with you again soon. Bye for now.